Hey, people of YouTube, it's me, MutaKoji, and I know you're probably wondering, MutaKoji, where have you been? How come you haven't made any vids for about a couple of months now? Well, let's just say I had a couple of things to sort out, or whatever. Or the fact that I've been busy making my MWE vids, because if you want to check them out, you gotta go to that link, which is on the description box, down here. Anyway, I know what you're all thinking. MutaKoji, you haven't been paying much attention to what's been going on in NWA Mountain State Wrestling and or NWA Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Well, let me give you a prime example. Well, in NWA Mountain State Wrestling, I know we have a new NWA Mountain State Wrestling television champion in Matt Connard. I mean, don't get me wrong, Scotty Reigns defended that very belt day in and day out, or night in and night out, against all comers. And every single time he defended that belt and came out on top as the NWA Mountain State Wrestling television champion. But then when he defeated Matt Connard, but he only defeated him due to a referee's bad decision because Matt Connard's foot was on the rope or whatever. Check out the episode and you'll see what I mean. Anyway, Scotty Reigns faced Matt Connard again, but only this time Matt got the best of Scott and came out on top as the new NWA Mountain State Wrestling TV champ. But as much as I like the guy Steven Hensley, I mean, it's cool that he's doing commentary. He sort of reminds me of the Patriot when he be doing the commentary on MWE Satin. But the thing is, he shouldn't have gotten in the face of Scotty Reigns after the match, gloating and all that crap, and dissing him and all that. In the end, he got super kicked for all his troubles. But I hope Steven Hensley comes back with a brand new attitude, or a tougher attitude, I don't know. What else? We got new tag team champions in Cruise Control. When they defeated this new tag team, I forgot what their name is, but you can remind me of who they are, but it was for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions, in which had to be relinquished due to the fact that I think it's Billy Blackheart from the Bunkhouse Boys suffered a concussion, and because of that he's not able to wrestle due to them constant headaches. But I hope of all hopes that the Bandit and I think it's Billy or Willie Blackheart, but I hope of all hopes they do come back and get back those NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions from Cruise Control. What else? I think we have a new NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion in the Psycho Superman Carl. Or haven't I mentioned that? But if not, I'm mentioning it right now. We have a new NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion in the Psycho Superman Carl, who now has a stable which reminds me of NWA Anarchy, NWA Elite. To the Psycho Superman Carl, you better hope of all hopes you don't get a subpoena from Jeff G. Bailey, because if I remember this correctly, that Joker came out with a stable NWA Elite as well in NWA Anarchy. If you don't believe me, watch some of the past episodes on the Wrestling Network Worldwide.tv and you'll see what I mean. What else? Oh yeah, NWA Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Yeah, Tony the Dragon Givens, along with some of the members of Rob's Knights of the Round Table, have formed together to become the Illuminati. At Collision 7, after a 6-man tag match, Tony Givens from out of nowhere attacked both Rob Cassidy and Handsome Bo James, and of all people, Misty James. I mean, that was even more super wrong. And afterwards they revealed themselves to be the Illuminati, which consists of Tony the Dragon Givens, Chris Richards, Jeff Baker, Rob Knight, and of all people, Matt Rhodes, the NWA producer of NWA Mountain State Wrestling. I mean, not Mountain State Wrestling, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Many apologies. Oh yeah, and they got that crooked referee. I forgot what his name was, but he's got the bullwhip. But I hope of all hopes that Bo James and Dirty Dutch Mantel, WrestleFest 2011, which happened this Sunday, which happened this Sunday, gotten a measure of revenge on Tony the Dragon Givens. But in the upcoming event called The Big One, Rob Cassidy will make his return and try his very best to get a measure of revenge against Tony the Dragon Givens as well. And if I also remember this correctly, on Misty's Facebook, Misty James's Facebook, I saw that she has finally recovered her SSW Ladies Championship, but I call it the SSW Women's Championship. And also by the pics, I saw that there's a new challenger that wants to challenge Misty James for her title. I don't know who this woman is, but if I get a chance to check out SSW half hour show, I might be able to find out more about this chick. But what else can I think of? Well, I got about 6 minutes. Man, it's hard to come up with some stuff on a off the bat. But for right now, that's all I can think of, because next time I need to make some notes. But there is one thing I want y'all guys to do for me. If ever possible, send me some comments or some ideas of what you want me to talk about on my next vid, because like I said, I might be super busy with my MWE Satin show, or I could be busy trying to find me a job in this accursed economy. But regardless, send me some comments, some ideas of what you want me to talk about on the next vid. Yeah. Later.